Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. A routine traffic stop turns tense as officers encounter a visibly nervous driver traveling 71 miles per hour. What started as a speeding violation quickly escalated into a full DUI investigation. Despite the officers maintaining professionalism, the situation spiraled as fear, resistance, and allegations of racism dominated the encounter. In the end, the driver was arrested and later tested over the legal limit. DUI arrest turns chaotic. Full breakdown of Bodycam footage, Palm Beach Gardens.
Good evening, I'm Officer Flink, Palm Beach Gardens. The reason I pulled you over is you're going 71 miles an hour.
I requested the driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance as per standard procedure during a traffic stop.
Do you have your license, registration, insurance?
I'm so sorry, sir. Ooh.
Where you ladies come from tonight?
I gotta go to the bathroom so bad it hurt. Oh, it's the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
Give me 1 second. Listen,
Yes, sir.
if you want to get a step out of me real quick, I want to make sure you're all set to drive. We'll have you on your way home, okay?
The driver immediately stated she was not under the influence and expressed fear during the encounter.
But I'm scared right now. So why would you think I'm an influencer? Hi.
Hey, make sure you're not under the influence, okay?
Oh, I'm not under the influence, but I'm scared.
I observed slurred speech, watery eyes, and detected the odor of an alcoholic beverage emanating from the vehicle.
Now that I can see it, well, your speech is slurred, your eyes are watery, I can smell it coming out of the car. So if you're going to step out, we'll make sure you're all set and we'll have you on your way home, okay?
Literally, right up there. Calm down. We're going to record it. You say...
If you're all right to drive, you'll be on your way home. There'll be no problem.
Exactly, but what are you trying to do to me right now?
I'm trying to make sure you're all set to drive, that you're not driving under the influence, just like I told you before.
Okay, could you call Jimmy or somebody to come here? I'm
No,
scared
don't
right
call
now.
anybody to come here right now.
No, I'm calling my little brother, and I have the right to do that.
Tell them to keep their distance.
All right, I'm scared too that you're not getting out of the car, so go ahead and step out, please, okay?
I'm getting out of the car, so I'm turning on the light. My hands are up.
The driver continued to vocalize fear, stating she was not a threat and emphasizing her gender during the interaction.
I know I'm black. My hands are up. I'm a woman. I'm not a threat.
I know I'm a police officer, and I don't know why you're acting like that.
Hold on.
Nobody's hands are on their guns, so please go ahead and step out. Yeah, we can see that. Our hands are up too. Please step out, man.
Wait,
Please come on.
I'll come out.
You're not doing it,
Please
though.
don't I'm just afraid.
I instructed the driver to step out of the vehicle so I could conduct a further evaluation of her condition.
Let's go. Come on out.
Put this on me.
You've already got 2 cameras on you. Go ahead and step out. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Come on back over here.
Where do you want me to go?
Where my finger's pointing. Do you see my
Okay.
finger? Do you see where it's pointing?
Oh my God.
Please
This
go
is
ahead and
not
stand
happening.
over there.
Oh my
go, right
God.
over here.
Please don't say this is happening.
Okay, do you have
I asked if the driver had any eye conditions, not correctable by glasses, that might affect the field sobriety test.
any medical condition with your eyes not corrected by
I do not have
glasses?
any medical condition at all.
Are you able to walk a straight line?
I can walk
Why are you
whenever
acting
you
like
want.
this?
I'm because you white, I'm black. I don't want to
So
get
you're
killed.
racist. So why are you being
I don't wanna
racist?
get killed. My husband
Where are you
is
going?
white. My husband
Stop.
is white.
Stop now.
Come on over here.
I did. I don't know what to do.
Stop going over here.
I just walked
You
the
need to
line.
listen.
My hands are
No.
up. I promise you I don't have anything,
What
sir.
is your name?
Oh my God.
What's your
I'm
It's really
that's
easy.
my license.
All you have to do is-
Oh my.
Why are you
oh
not
my God.
Stand. All you have to do is stand.
My hands are up. I don't have no weapons.
What's your
Please
name?
don't choke me or hurt me,
What's your-
please.
Bring your feet
oh
together,
my
hands
God.
on your sides.
Oh my God. I have no weapons, please. I had to go
Right,
to
you're
the
not
potty
listening
really
either.
bad. I had
You're
to
not
go to the
listening.
potty
Are you
really,
listening
I
now?
go to the potty really bad. You told me to
Stand right
stand
here.
right here.
No, I told
oh
you
my
to stand
God,
right
you
here.
said, well, I gotta come so close to you. I'm afraid to come close to you.
I began advising the driver of her Taylor warnings, which are specific to Florida case law regarding DUI investigations.
Okay, listen, I'm going to advise you of a thing called your Taylor warnings. I suspect that you're driving under...
Stop
Stop talking.
Oh my God, I would have died.
You get back in the car.
You're
not listening. You're trying to deal with it.
That's my
Listen.
turn. Don't tell me to get back in the car.
I will tell you to get back in the car because you're interfering with our investigation.
You're not
Get in the car.
gonna talk to me.
I would have died.
Why are you acting like a child?
You get out of the car again, you're going to jail for resisting obstruction.
I'm
Do you
not
understand?
resisting.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, first of all, you were speeding, and I want you to stop
I gotta
talking.
go to the potty so bad. Please, Michael,
Ma'am.
what do you want me to do?
To stop, lower your hands.
Put your hands down. Follow instructions.
your
I'm
hands.
scared. I don't have no weapons. So
Time out. You need to listen right now,
Oh my
okay?
God.
You're
I
being
wanna
advised
die
of your
today.
Taylor warnings. If you do
I
not
wanna
cooperate
die
and
today.
participate
Oh my
in these
God.
exercises, you are not going to dispel my concern that you're driving under the influence of alcohol, chemical, or controlled substance.
Taylor warnings are specific to Florida case law and help build a case if a suspect is not cooperating with a drunk driving investigation.
I did not tell you to walk a straight line.
You told me to walk a straight
No,
line.
I asked you if you could walk a straight
I
line.
could.
Next, you're in action.
I informed the driver that refusal to participate in sobriety exercises could result in arrest based on the totality of circumstances.
To participate in these exercises will force me to make an arrest based on the totality of the circumstances as I know them to this point, and it will be used against you in court. Are you willing to do these exercises?
I don't know
Yes
what you
or no?
said. I'm so afraid right now.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you one more time. Not doing these exercises is going to force me to make an
Oh my
arrest based on the
God.
totality of the circumstances, and it will be used against you in a court of law. Are you
The driver repeatedly pleaded not to be harmed despite no threat being present or force being used.
Willing to do these exercises?
Whatever exercises, sir. Just don't kill me,
So
please.
place your hands down at your sides.
I'm scared.
Place your hands down at your sides.
Why? I want to let
Maybe
you know
she
I
doesn't
have no
understand
weapon.
because she is under the influence.
I am not under the influence,
Then put your
ma'am.
hands down at your side.
I'm afraid. I don't want to think I got weapons.
Ma'am, listen to me.
Ma'am, you accuse me of drinking.
I clarified to the driver that she had not been accused of any crime at that point and the investigation was ongoing.
She didn't accuse you of anything.
She said she must be under influence. Exercise you want me to do? What exercise you want me to do?
I want you to stand right here.
I'm afraid to come
I
close
want
to
you
you.
to stand
I
right.
don't
Well,
want
if
to
you
die
don't come close to
tonight.
me, I'm going to come close to you.
Okay, what do you
so bring
want
your
me
feet
to do?
together,
What do you
hands
want?
at your
My
sides.
feet- Oh my God, I have nothing.
You see the top of this pen?
Oh my God.
You're not listening.
Of course I see the top
Okay,
of the pen,
lower your
sir.
hands to your side. See the top of this pen?
Oh my God. You
Maybe
got
if
the
you
light
stop
in
being
my eye.
racist for a second and
I'm
listen.
not being racist. I'm afraid for my life, dude.
Why? Because you're being racist.
You behind me, sir. You ready to take me down?
You're making
You're
this more.
You're going to follow this
I
with
just
your...
don't want to die tonight. Please don't
You
kill
see
me.
the top of this pen. You're going to
Please
follow
don't
this.
kill
Stop
me.
talking.
I don't want to die. I promise you I didn't do nothing.
I advised the driver that she was being placed under arrest for suspicion of driving under the influence.
It's 10:15.
Oh
You're
my
under
God.
arrest for driving under the influence of
Oh,
alcohol,
I'm
chemical, or
not.
controlled substance.
I'm under arrest for what?
Because you failed.
I'm so
you failed.
afraid.
Well, you shouldn't have been.
Failed to
There's no
listen.
need.
Oh my
Everybody has-
God.
The driver made repeated accusations of racial bias, despite officers maintaining professionalism throughout the interaction.
I
You don't even have tears, man.
It's all an
Just
act.
say
She's
it.
being racist out here.
Are you taking my wig off? It is.
Then
It
you'll take
is.
it off at the counter.
You are being arrested because you didn't participate in the exercise.
Sir, I walked a straight line.
I didn't tell you to walk a straight
I walked
line.
a straight. Gee, I got to pee so bad.
I wonder why you got to pee so bad.
I was drinking a lot of water. I had sparkling water.
Okay, then you should have done the exercises.
Please don't break that, ma'am.
I didn't. I've been taking very much care of your
Thank
items.
you.
But right now she's under arrest for suspicion of DUI.
Why?
I just want to confirm, you just took a necklace?
That's my twin sister.
Okay. And here's a bracelet.
Sergeant Leffler, for transparency purposes, this discussion is going to occur on body-worn camera, sir. I pulled this vehicle over because I observed it traveling 71 miles an hour in the outside through lane. The vehicle slow rolled to a stop right here. Upon contact, I made contact with that woman in the driver's seat, Miss, identified by Florida driver's license photo. Upon contact, I noticed that she had glassy eyes, slurred speech. I detected the odor of an unknown alcoholic beverage coming off of her breath. Gathered her information, went back, conducted my records check, waited for 94 to arrive so I could resume my investigation. Asked her to exit the vehicle. She starts pulling out the phone. She gave me a little bit more of a hard time going back and forth with me about getting out of the vehicle. Finally, she exited the vehicle on her own accord. I tried to ask her if she had any medical conditions which would affect any of the exercises performed. She started yelling, walking with her hands up, saying that she was scared. I asked if she could walk a straight line. She proceeded to start walking down the white fog line without being told to do so. I then got her to about where she's standing with Officer Rigney over there. She stood like this with her hands up. I kept telling her, please lower your hands. She kept saying she doesn't have a weapon. At no point was a weapon drawn on her. At no point was my hand on my gun. At no point was she accused of having a firearm or any kind of weapon that would harm us. She kept saying she was scared. I attempted at least 2 times to advise her of her Taylor warnings, to which she kept yelling and talking over me. Then she said she was willing to do whatever that we needed to do, but kept her arms in the air and would not approach me because the HGN has to be conducted within 12 to 18 inches away from the person.
During the HGN test, the driver refused to focus on the stimulus or comply with instructions, rendering the test invalid.
Held the stimulus device in front of her face. She would not look at it, would not participate. She was instantly placed under arrest, and you can hear her over there still hollering. She requested for a supervisor.
Okay.
And that's where we're at.
So you're making an arrest based on your observations and her refusals to...
Yes, sir. She did not dispel my concern that she was driving under the influence, and I tried to explain that to her. However, she kept talking over me.
Why my sister?
Well, she was speeding, and we believe she may be under the influence. I'm going to be honest with you, attorney's not going to be able to do anything at this point. All right, what's going to happen is she's going to be transported to the Palm Beach County Jail, or she'll be released after 8 hours from right now.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Leffler.
Supervisor.
What can I do for you?
Sir, he pulled me over. He accused me of being intoxicated and he can smell alcohol or whatever. I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and
Okay.
I was speeding. I never denied that because I was trying to go to the ladies' room. And I say, sir, I got my hands up. I'm touching the wheel. I'm not doing anything.
The driver initiated walking along the line unprompted, but failed to follow subsequent instructions required in the field sobriety test.
He said, come out and walk a straight line. I walked this straight line with no problems. Then he said, okay, I need you to do additional things. And then he said, no, you're not complying. I'm going to arrest you. For what? I don't know. I've never been in trouble. You check my thing. I don't want to die tonight. That's all I told him. I got out. I walked this straight line. Now I'm in handcuffs.
All right, well, there's a series of tasks that he has to ask you to perform.
I don't mind. I had my hands up because I was afraid to let him know I have no weapons or anything.
One of the major things of those tasks is listening to instructions. It's one of the major points of it.
I'm trying to understand why I'm being detained.
Well, you're under arrest now.
Under arrest for what, sir?
Suspicion of DUI.
I don't have any DUI.
Sir, when I came up, she was yelling. He was...
Ma'am, I'm not going to run at all. I'm complying, ma'am.
Okay, you're
Please
gonna
don't
go
hurt
in
me.
here.
Please don't hurt me.
Turn
I'm
around.
complying.
It's better that you put your
I'm even being arrested. I'm 45 years old being arrested for what?
driving under the influence.
The driver denied impairment and requested chemical testing to prove sobriety.
I'm not under the influence. Can I get a drug test? Can I get an alcohol test or something?
All that at the.
Do the test. It's not going to say I'm under the influence at all.
That will be explained to you down there.
Gentlemen, thanks for coming.
This suspect was charged with driving under the influence and resisting obstruction. At the jail, she blew 2 samples on a preliminary breathalyzer test, both of which were consistent with illegally driving under the influence. Court records indicate she ultimately pled guilty to one of the related charges and her driver's license was suspended.